How's it, golf nuts? Mig Mattis Golf here in Johannesburg, South Africa. Terrible South African accent with a long overdue training aid video. I know I haven't done one of these in a while, and the reason being is I think I've told you I'm moving. All of my stuff is in storage in California, including my training aids. In fact, I think they take up half the space there. But yeah, I managed to pull one little one out, take with me on my trip, so I could bring you a training aid video because I felt it was about time we did one. So without further ado, here we go. What is this little guy? Well, let's start by who makes this little guy, because that's more important. So you all know I love Kramski putters. You should all have one. Custom built high-end putters, and they're starting to really make a breakthrough. But the people at Kramski don't only make putters, they also make, or they have made, training aid devices over the years to help you with your putting. I think the most important one you should have if you have a Kramski putter is the putting mat that goes with it. But I think when you buy a Kramski putter, you get the mat thrown in anyway. And one of these days I'll do a review on that guy. I think you've seen it in a couple of clips before with my friend Chart. But yeah, I'll do a review on that. But this one is very simple. What is it? Well, it is a little bit of plastic, clear plastic, the size of the cup with a little lip on it that bends in and out. So you can place it down into the cup. It sits at the level of the grass, and its purpose is so that you can putt, and if you make or were to make the putt, or the putt was to hit the hole, it doesn't go in the hole, it rolls over the top of this. Now, why would you want that to happen? Well, if you want to be a good putter, you've got to have good pace is the first thing. Most amateurs have got terrible pace. They three jack from everywhere. And you want good line. Obviously, you want to be able to get the club face back square and start the ball on your intended line. With this little puppy placed over the hole, when you practice, any putt that would have been made, instead of the ball dropping into the hole, you can get an idea of roughly the pace it would have had. But this, you can tell if it's going to go in the hole because it rolls over it. But then you can also tell how far past the hole it goes. And that is critical because there is an optimum speed, believe it or not, to make putts. It's fast enough that the ball has a nice roll and stays on its intended line, but slow enough that it can use the maximum width of the cup and allow gravity to pull it into the hole as it's going over the edge. So depending on who you ask, I think some people think it's 12 inches past the hole, some say 15. It's around about there somewhere, but that is the ideal speed, and this thing will allow you to practice that, because at least I know when I practice putting, sometimes I'm so excited when I make the putt, especially if it's a long one, that everything else that I was trying to do is a bit of a blur. So I make the putt, yay, fantastic. I don't really, it doesn't really register how fast it was going, how far past it would have missed had it not hit the hole, the line it was breaking on, the line I was trying to putt it on. I just see it go on the hole and think, oh, I made a good putt. But was it? A good putt is a putt that goes the distance you want it to go and starts on the line you want it to start it. Okay, a good putt is not a putt that goes in the hole. I know that sounds crazy, but you will never become a great putter if you think that's the case. Amateurs mishit all kinds of putts and they still go in and they think, wow, that was good putting today, but it's not. The key to great putting is always hitting the line that you intend to hit, starting line, and always getting the pace correct that you intended to put on the ball. That way you'll become a great putter. Anyway, get yourselves one of these. I think it's a great little device. Really, really improve your putting. The beauty about it is it doesn't care what your putting stroke looks like or your grip looks like, or what putter you use. This only knows one thing, and it only tells you one thing or two things, line and pace, and that is fantastic. Very small to carry around as well. Love it. So that's it. Yet another brilliant little device from the people at Kramski. Please, please, please check them out. I don't say that. I'm not in. I don't say that because I get paid by Kramski or because I have a deal with them or anything. I don't. Okay. I just love the best of the best, and I am keenly aware that marketing dollars sometimes fool people into buying one thing as opposed to the best. Okay, and I said it before, it's like a German car versus another one, right? The engineering that goes into Kramski putters is top notch, and they don't release anything to the market that isn't ready to hit the market and will perform. So check out Kramski putters. All right, folks, that's enough from me. If you like what you're hearing, please give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And yeah, tell all your friends about it. And I'll see you again soon. Hopefully not too far away with another training aid video. See you later.